we at the mall chat, all skirt swag, nothing else, nothing else.
Type shit. Let me see. Type shit. Okay, y'all niggas be safe.
Yeah, you guessed it, man. These guys got on skirts, man, walking around in the mall. Let's talk about it. Yeah. What's happening, man? It's your boy Papa Up back with another video. And if you just saw the video I just showed you, you already know what we about to talk about. Today's video is brought to you by UbuntuApparel.com. Yes, this is one of the new hats. We got new hats gonna go up on the website this week. So make sure y'all check the website out and thank y'all for ordering. I just want to say double salute and I appreciate the support. Now, if you paid attention to the video I just showed you, now let me say this off real. I don't care what you do, bro. You know, my favorite cousin was gay. I don't care about that, but what I do care about and I want to talk about is the consequences behind this type of activity. This is a depopulation tactic. I've seen some of the biggest writers in Disney, Hollywood, you name it. All of a sudden tells you that everything they write now, they have to add that in, which makes it seems like they're catering to your preference. No, they are coercing you to be something you're not. Now remember, today's world ain't yesterday's world. I come from an era where that shit that wasn't what it was. You can't be walking around in no skirt as no dude. I don't give a damn what you say. And my grandma and them damn sure went from that era. They've coerced us to go this way. Why? Because they always have an agenda. Remember, this type of shit is a demonic act. And the ones at the top, they participate in these rituals. I'm gonna do another video and I'm gonna show y'all the United States on the consent age level. It's gonna blow your mind. That shit gonna blow your mind. I probably do that video later on today. But one of their goals, and if you do any type of studying, is one of their goals is to bring that consent level so low that they could be pedophiles. You get what I'm trying to say? Lawfully. Yeah, this shit happening right up on our face, bro. But this is the type of activity they're promoting through TV, cartoons, you name it. So this is just a thing that has been coerced and coerced people to accept. You know what I'm saying? I showed y'all a video probably a couple years ago where a guy was in Canada and his son, which was under the, I think it was like 12 or something, wanted to change, you know, what he was into the other sex, right? And the father went to jail for trying to stop it. They gave all the power to you talking about undeveloped minds, making decisions right now that they're going to regret later. A lot of them have. Undeveloped minds, letting them make the decision to say, yeah, I want to be that. And the father went to jail for trying to stop it. And they paid for the surgery, which they're doing right now. Free. It's free to go do that. But you got motherfuckers sleeping under the bridge. You got motherfuckers doing. That's why I say, bro, this is messed up, bro. But like I said, I want to speak about the consequences because they say there's too many people on Earth, but yet they're still creating robots, which don't make no sense. But this is a way for them to not have to, for us not to be able to reproduce humans. So they're convincing men to be women, women to be men. Right? I told y'all, bro, we don't live by what God say. We down there through all the logic out the window about what God say. And I know a lot of people gonna say, well, that ain't me. Bro, we're all living off another man's ideologies, and we're slaves to their ideologies because we're so divided. You think they care if one or two people don't do this and do that? It's the majority of the people that sway in the way they say sway. Here's the script. And the script says these types of things are acceptable. Now, again, I don't care what you do, man. I don't give a damn what you do in your bedroom, homie. I'm just speaking of the consequences of that type of activity as a people, right? Even in other countries, you're only allowed to reproduce 2 kids. How these people gonna tell us this shit? You don't live by what God say, you live by what man say. And this is in the script that they've given us. You also got to think about this. Every time you see an HIV commercial, what you see? You see homo. You see men on men. And they're telling you why, because it backfired on them, right? They tried to put that out, which everything they put out it attacks our immune system. And I'm going to speak about that in a second. But everything that they put out, right, it backfired. It attacked, I'm trying to choose my word, but it attacked men on men sex. more than they did anything. You get what I'm saying? Now I ain't saying if you and a woman get together, you can't get that, but I'm just look at the commercial. These commercials tells you everything. When you see all these sexual transmitted disease commercials when they deal with HIV, you know what? It's always men on men. Every commercial gonna tell you the demographic or the people that they're trying to promote to. So when they want to promote to a diverse group of people, you're gonna see 2 white people, 1 Spanish looking guy, 1 Chinese, and 1 half black motherfucker. That means they want to promote to everybody. And they use neuroscientists to create the treatments for these commercials because they know how to attack the left or right brain depending on the product. Yeah, this shit go way deeper than what most people can. That's why I don't have conversations with everybody. I just realize most people not equipped or they don't know. We've been locked in box. But like I say, that shit is unacceptable, man. I come from an era where you couldn't wear no skirt, bro, if you was a dude. In this new era, they crashing out because they been trained. See, we just catching the effects of this shit. They been working on these jits 15 years ago. I tell y'all they work in 10-year increments. In 10 years. So you got to think, these are the same jits that's 20 years old right now, bro, that they've been working on. And now look at the product. Look, we didn't do that shit. And it's getting worse and worse. They got after school programs teaching Satanism and shit. After school programs teaching them about just what we talking about in this hills. I'm trying to use my word carefully because you know how they do. They got programs coercing these little ones, undeveloped minds, to be okay with something they don't have no understanding of. And someone who done made that transformation as a youngster has gotten older and regret that shit. Because now they want to have families or now they want to do this. So what I'm saying is this, bro. This type of behavior is going to be promoted because they have an agenda. Because like I say, they're putting that shit in the movies. They put it in cartoons. They put it everywhere. And it makes it seem as if they're trying to cater to everyone's emotions and feelings. No, the fuck they ain't, bro. They have an agenda. These people don't give a fuck. Keep telling y'all, these are the demonic people they're speaking about. There's no devil on the ground. Them the motherfucking devils. I'm telling y'all, man, it's crazy, bro. But like when I see stuff like that, I'm like, man, we cooked, man. And again, dog, no disrespect, man. I don't care what you do, man. You know, I respect everybody how they feel. I just looking at the consequences that we're gonna face because those activities are not going to just affect you as an individual. It's gonna affect us as a nation. These people trying to get rid of our ass. No, man, it's a bigger agenda, man. I'm telling you, bro. And they putting that shit in the food. I've done videos on this shit. Breast milk, the chemical they got in that shit that enhances whether you go left or right. Meaning you got to put this shit together because you know how they be listening to everything. But people be like, oh, you can't get no food that'll make you. Yes, the fuck they can. I'm gonna do a whole nother video about this scientist in California that found them frogs. I've done a couple of videos on him. Right, it was a black scientist. Right, found some frogs that. I think it was called atrazine or something like that, but that's the chemical they were spraying on the fucking on the lettuce and stuff, right? And it was flowing into this little canal that was taking the male frogs and converting them, transforming them into female frogs to the point they was able to reproduce as a female, even though they was born a male, and they was having female behaviors. This is the shit they put in our foods, nigga. So again, I don't give a damn what you do, man. I don't give a damn who you take in your bedroom sexually and all that. But we got to speak about the consequences of this shit. And them people know this shit, man. They getting rid of us. They not doing that shit in their culture. And the culture who I'm talking about, you know, it started with a J. They not doing it in their culture. Think about what I'm saying. You don't see them doing that shit. Cause they trying to build, they trying to overpower us from an AI standpoint and from a human standpoint. They want to outnumber us, right? To the point where this group of people are declining, and these motherfuckers increasing. Because they're not promoting this type of activity in their culture, bro. The JEWs, motherfucker, you know what I'm talking about. They not. So we're being targeted in ways that we don't even fucking know. Through the food, entertainment, fashion, you name it. And they're going to sign niggas or people who are like prostitutes. They'll work for anybody with a check. They don't give a fuck. They don't care as long as they get the money. Lil Uzi Vert. They don't care. So us as black folks or as a nation, we got to do like they do. We got to do like they do. We got to cancel motherfuckers, man. We got to exterminate our own people because they don't see the bigger picture. And you say you worship God, don't you? That's what you say. Man, you ain't doing nothing what God say do or live how God say live. You're doing what man say because man has an agenda and everything man touches, it corrupts. So let's get it clear. Give a damn what you do in your bedroom, homie. That's your fucking business. But we just here to talk about the consequences that's going to affect not just me, not just you, but all of us. It's your boy Papa Duck, man. I love y'all. Make sure y'all put your comments on the bottom of this video. Speak how you feel, man. Share the video. We just having a friendly conversation right now about some things we need to put some attention on. That's it. This shit serious, man. I mean serious. So until we can change the narrative and be able to come together when it comes to we need our own TVs, TV stations, programmings. We need our own record labels. We need our own ways of communicating to the masses like they got, so that we can change the narrative, bro. And tell the motherfucker, no, man, you could do that, but look at the consequences. Cause I'm telling y'all, man, we cook, man. We up shit creek, man, fucking with these people, man. And they've been running the show for a long time. And these are people, like, you don't even know them. They families, the Orsini families, Medicis, and there's a lot of families that's over there in Italy, man. Powerful. I mean powerful. You think you living by what God say? Nah. You got it all wrong. But listen, man, it's your boy Papa Duck, man. I love y'all. Like I tell you, man, in order for you to be found, you must first be lost. And they're doing a damn good job making sure that we are lost to the motherfucker. I'll get with y'all next, man. Please share the video.